Hey guys, Uncle Mike here reporting to you from the training room in Manasquan, New Jersey. Today I'm going to talk about the kettlebell swing, and I'm going to show you a multi-step process in teaching the proper kettlebell swing. The first thing we do before we even touch the kettlebell is we teach people how to hinge at their hips. So, you have them stand tall. Always tell them to stand tall, like somebody's pulling them from the top of their head. And you tell them to push their butt back towards the wall. Push their butt back. Without even thinking about anything else. Just push their butt back. Okay? That's the first step. Second step would be push their butt back or hips back, reach back with a neutral spine. So we're going to use this stick. We're going to line it up. This stick represents the spine. Okay? From the head all the way down to the tailbone. So, in order to hinge with the neutral spine, everything stays flat. So contact on the head, contact on the mid-back, contact on the low back. So if you see, the most common mistake would be the head comes up. We lose contact with that mid-back. So hinge with a neutral spine. So stay tall, hinge with a neutral spine. Alright, so maintain that nice straight line, that single joint, right? Head, hips, move as one. Very important. From there, we think about hinging, neutral spine, and then coming up, snapping the hips through. Hinge, coming up, snapping the hips through. Now we're going to think about our breathing. So, we're going to take a breath into the belly, then hinge, snap the hips, and then exhale. So think about your breathing now. Alright, so one thing at a time. We're going to add one thing to each step. So now before we even swing the kettlebell, we have to learn how to deadlift the kettlebell. But before we even pick the weight up, belt between the feet, neutral spine, breath, bend the knees, grab the handles, then stand up. Don't even pick up the bell. So get yourself set at the bottom of that deadlift. Neutral spine. Breath. Bend the knees. Grab. Stand. The next step would be hinge. Take the breath. Bend. Grab. Pull the shoulders down. Back. Contract your lats. Squeeze the bell handle as tight as you can. Keep that upper back tight. Tension in the upper body. So think about tension now. So breath. Hinge. Bend. Grab. Tight. Keep that upper back tight. Lats tight. Squeeze. Stand up without the bell. The next step would be picking up the bell off the ground. All those points. Neutral spine. Okay, breath. Bend. Grab, squeeze tight, tension, stand up. Reverse that motion. Hinge, bend, touch. Okay? We're resetting. So, the bell's on the floor. We're not coming right back up. We're going to pause for a second, make sure our back is set. Okay? Think about also, we're pushing the knees out, creating tension in the glutes. Coming up, snapping the hips through. Once we get that deadlift down, then we're going to practice setting up for the swing. When we set up for the swing, bell's out in front. Same steps we went through for the deadlift. We're hinging, bending, we're reaching now. We're pulling the belt off the floor, right? Pulling the belt, keeping tension in the lats. Neutral spine. Okay? That's the setup. Each time we set up for the swing, that's what we do. We're hinging, reaching, tension in the lats. Breath comes in, hike, snap through, set down. Just one rep. Okay? Learning how to put the bell down is very important. You see a lot of people round their backs when they set it down. You see a lot of people put the brakes on and then try to set it down. 1 rep. Breath. Hike. Snap. Through. And down. So that's the single rep on the swing. Next thing we do is we practice more repetitions. We practice setting it down with a neutral spine. Alright, so very important steps leading to the kettlebell swing. Practice that. Watch your members. Drill them hard. Make sure they're doing it right. If you do it right, you'll have tremendous strength in your posterior chain and you won't get injured. That's all I got for today. Peace.